So Ben, thanks so much for joining us today. I'm Karen, and of course, we've got Don joining us as well. So Ben, we know that VERA is the engine that powers the Ververica Streaming Data Platform, and we know that VERA's power comes from the three core pillars, including streaming data movement, real-time stream processing, and streaming lakehouse, or what Ververica calls Streamhouse. Can you tell us a little bit about those three core pillars, starting with why are these the three core pillars of the VERA engine?
The core value prop here comes from kind of accepting the reality of how people use data. So if we start with the kind of the absolute real time, so this is the idea of acting on data as it arrives in whatever format it comes in and being able to process it to make a decision here and now. This is your operational data. And without a kind of an engine that can handle that with the kind of transactional guarantees you'd want, you kind of lose out on the ability to feel instantaneous. And then we kind of down level in time requirements and up a level of importance. And this is where we get tactical data. All this data lives in different places. It lives in some operational data source. And this is where to make kind of tactical decisions on what you're doing next, you need to absorb this into a common processing layer and have some sort of state which kind of gives you that real-time view of the last amount of time. And that kind of time-based processing window ability of moving the data to where you need it to make a term decision. And this is a strategic decision. And this is where our last pillar comes in, the stream house. And this is the ability to say that we have to have an efficient way to look from the right now all the way back. VERA, we don't have to make the same level of trade-off where we got to run a separate engine to do some massive crunch, which consumes all our resources that can only be run at night. And the kind of unification of the tactical, the operational and the strategic layers is where VERA really comes into its own.